freedom. Hope everyone is having an incredible day. Just want to do a quick training on the private business reception system along with the private conference call, PBRs and PCCs. We built a big business within the service industry, network marketing. The company I was in for 17 years, built a massive organization, a few thousand, and made some great income and predictable income due to this process. And many people are very accustomed to the home meeting. We call it a private business reception, guys. And I'm going to go over some training real quick because we are about to implement this within our team. That's the thing I'm excited about with MWR is the fact that it really does have the same business model from a company that I'm very familiar with and a few of you are familiar with. It's just better, where there's no chargebacks, no constant grind to get promoted or what have you. But one thing that I really encourage everyone to get is a calendar. If you're filling in your calendar like this and you're tracking it accordingly, you are making money. Money-making activities, guys, and a private business reception is one of the most successful ways of generating money-making activities and generating money. So what is a private business reception? It's a home meeting. People are more comfortable coming to your home than they are coming to a hotel meeting or what have you. It's a more intimate environment. You invite your warm market, people that you're comfortable having into your home. I tell people you don't want to invite just anyone to your intimate private business reception. It's just that close-knit individuals who you feel comfortable coming into your space. Everyone other than that, strangers, you send them to a private conference call or a webinar or what have you. But one of the things, I want to show you a quick image. When you are out there, you have two ways you can go about building. You can do it this way, which is hard and slow, where you spend 1 hour with 10 people individually, sitting down with them at a coffee shop or what have you. You can build it that way. That's slow and hard. Or you can build it with leverage, where you invite 10 people into one location, your private business reception, whether that's your home or a clubhouse or what have you. And now you have 10 people in 1 hour. That's the ultimate leverage, giving one presentation, guys. So that's why we want to have you doing a private business reception, working those numbers accordingly. And guys, again, filling up your calendar, getting those results that you're looking for. Another thing with the private business reception is very duplicatable, whereas it'll help you to really launch your business. And we'll talk about that in just a few moments. But it's the ultimate leverage where you utilize third party instead of first party, where you invite people over. Hey, listen, I just launched, I'm launching a project where we're showing people how to increase their income by $300, $400, $500 while using the finances they already have. Come over to the house, take a look at it. We'll fine tune the script that you use, but when you're inviting your warm market, people that you're comfortable having in your home, you don't have to be all scripted. Listen, I'm about to launch a business. I want you to come over and support me. You may or may not be interested. That's okay. Just show up, see what I'm doing, and can I count on you to bring a bag of ice? See, that's a very key slick move where you get them to bring the ice. When they think about canceling, guess what? They're not going to cancel because they don't want you to have warm soda, although all we serve is water. Okay, guys, but I want you to show you how these multiples take place. So this is you. You go out and get 3. Those 3 get 3, you have 9. Those 9 get 3, you have 27. So you have a total of 39 individuals, qualified financial consultants. Hopefully you guys can see this. If each of those 39 go out and just get one membership or one recruit a month, averaging 25, yes, $975 that you'll make for the month. Not bad. Not to mention all the other matching bonuses and everything we get. If you get one qualified consultant a week, That's over $3,900. If you get one qualified consultant a day, as you can see here, that's $29,000 a month when you get it where you're doing one a day, 39 new recruits a day. Now, this is what's so powerful about that is by getting 39 recruits and having them do a recruit a day, those numbers aren't realistic. But if you build your organization where those 39 get their 3, which is 241, and it continues to multiply, now you have an organization of hundreds, if not thousands. Next thing you know, everyone is doing, that 20%, that working 20% is out there doing private business receptions every day. There's a PBR going on. Imagine this, and I want y'all to realize what's going to happen, and it starts with you. When you have 2, 3, 4 private business receptions taking place every day. That's going to be powerful when you pull up your calendar and on your calendar you have a PBR all over the country taking place every single day. That means money is coming into your household. Money is flowing every single day. And then, of course, as that continue to multiply and duplicate, and you have other leaders driving that in their organization, you'll eventually have 39 new recruits coming in a month. I remember the most recruits I had coming to my business in 1 month, and this was absolutely amazing. We had 60 recruits coming to our organization in 1 day. That's what I meant to say, in 1 day. We had a massive push. It was the last day of the month, but we pushed it and it happened. It was pretty exciting. And imagine that being you. Every day you got 39 people recruiting one brand new partner every day, 39 recruits a day. That's $29,000 a month coming into your household. Now, here's the numbers, guys. Whereas if you want to get 3 recruits, you got to have at least 5 people show up. If you want to get 5 people to show up, you got to get at least 25 people to commit to coming. That's that 20% rule. And if you want to get 25 people to commit to coming to your private business reception, you got to simply invite at least 50 plus people where they say, I'm coming. Or you say, hey, listen, I'm having a grand opening. I want you to come to my home and I want you to support me. And out of those 50 people you invite, 25 say they're coming. Out of the 25 who say they're coming, guess what? 5 will show up. And out of those 5 that show up, you'll get 3 new recruits and you'll make money and your business is growing. It's the law of big numbers. But one of the things I want to encourage, and this is why I love a PBR and a private conference call combo. So a private business reception is when you're face to face, where someone comes into your living room. A private conference call is a virtual conversation where you invite people to listen into a conference call conducted by your support team, your senior manager, area manager, and above. Okay, but this is what happens. So let's say hypothetically you do your private business reception on Sunday at 5 o'clock. You got folks coming over. You do the presentation. You hand out the paperwork. One thing I will say, when people, and we'll talk about that in a few moments, okay? And then by 6 o'clock is all done, you signing folks up, and now you're all promoting where you're calling the people who didn't show up, those 25 who committed, you're inviting them to come and get on to the private conference call. So once you get them, they feel guilty because they stood you up, first of all. So they'll jump onto the private conference call at 7 o'clock. So you have your event at 5 and then schedule your PCC 2 hours away from the time frame you've done your PBR. What's going to happen is you'll have your new people. This is pretty cool. So you bring on 3 new business partners. You schedule their private business reception within 3 days, 72 hours, their emergency PBR, so we could help them get qualified. But this is what's powerful. They're at your private business reception. They're signing up. You go through the Fast Start training process. And while you're promoting for your 7 o'clock PCC, you can have your new partners invite a few guests to get onto the private conference call as well. So literally, those new individuals that you just signed up, can become fast-start qualified, can be promoted to manager within a day before they even leave your house, because they're at the greatest point of excitement. They're just signed up. They're calling. You're helping them to call their folks, get them on the call at 7 o'clock. So now their folks get on the call at 7. They hear the information, and literally they can get signed up and go to this person's website right there on the spot where they could become manager just like that. And that cycle, guys, continues to duplicate and go from there. Real quick things on the housekeeping, guys. Keeping a private business reception where, of course, no alcohol. All we serve is water. Keep it real simple in duplication. Do not fix a spread of food, wine, and all those things, because one, what you do will duplicate. People are looking around saying, can I do this? I can't afford to serve food. You don't want that to become a part of an expectation. You get people into your home, they come, you give them water. You might serve some chips or some cookies, but nothing else. Do not bake any hors d'oeuvres. Do not fry any chicken. Do not make a lasagna. None of that, because we want it to continue to duplicate and keep it very, very simple. All right. Light music is playing in the background. No television, no children, no dogs, no pets. Guys, find a way to get rid of them for 2 hours. Not that we don't love them, but they're a big distraction. All right. So, get a babysitter, get a pet sitter, tie the dog up in the backyard. But if it's a barking dog like we have, get rid of the dog, send them to the neighbor's house or whatever you need to do. But get rid of any distractions that will take place during your time of conducting business. It's business casual. Don't be in your pajamas. Don't be overdressed. Be comfortable. Don't rearrange your furniture. Understand this, guys. Keep your furniture the way it is. If more people come than you anticipate, it's even more exciting to bring out another chair from the dining room or whatever out of the office or whatever it may be. But don't rearrange your furniture. Whereas if somebody shows up, if it's only one person that shows up, hey, it's a private business reception. It's just you and me, which brings up my next point. Never, ever, 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 ever talk about who's coming, who should have came. I'm going to wait for a little while before we get started because I'm expecting 3 more people to show up. Don't ever say that, guys, because the reality is the 4 mental enemies, deception, is one of those mental enemies. Those who say they're coming sometimes don't show up. And it just doesn't look good when you're looking out the window and waiting. Whoever shows up is who's there. You want to make sure they feel special and it's all about them. Whereas even if it's just them, you, that person, you pop in a video, you got your expert standing by, long distance, or if they're in your local market, right there locally. It's a private business reception. It's just you and that individual. You're talking to people one at a time. Understand what I'm saying, guys? But if 2 people show up, 5 people show up, or 15 people show up, which we've had private business receptions where folks was just dripping out of the doors. Those are exciting, but those aren't the normal. All right, guys? So keep it simple. Stay within the script. Get your HDMI cord where you can plug your laptop into your computer, your television, so you can play the video. We'll walk you through that whole process. Print out applications so we can get people signed up right there on the spot. Get clipboards and a pen. So when it's all said and done, we pass out. When you put the phone on, put the expert on the phone, they say, we just passed out the applications. Let's get you started right now. Become a member. If you're ready to join a team, let's get you started as a business partner so that we can get you paid and promoted right away. Guys, the purpose for having a meeting is to build for the next meeting. So every private business reception, you want to open up your calendar and you want to book that individual, that new partner's next private business reception, their next private conference call. So now you're filling up your calendar with money-making activities. So now you're controlling your calendar. you're controlling the activities, and you're creating predictable income. Guys, the private business reception and a private conference call, we're going to be driving that, and that's going to help all of us qualify for next levels and make some incredible income. And we're going to have a lot of fun and build that culture around this. Take charge, everyone. God bless. Let's go and let's grow.